Da's awake. We need you to return to Dalaran, quick as you can.
Hello everybody, Rambles here, and welcome to World of Warcraft, The War Within. This is a launch night for me, and I am really excited to get into our full lore playthrough. What is a full lore playthrough, you might ask? Well, I'm going to be reading all of the main quests, I'm going to be reading all of the side quests, we'll read any item descriptions, we're going to let the cutscenes play out, we're going to listen to all of the dialogue, including any stay a while and listens that we happen to come across. And we're just going to get really immersed into the War Within, into the story, into the lore. The music is going to be high, the ambience is going to be high, and yeah, we're just going to have a immersive time exploring this expansion and doing all of the content here on our Shadow Priest. We have our very first quest here from Moira. It looks like Magni has awakened, and we need to return to Dalaran. So let's get into it. Thank you guys very much for joining me, for clicking on the video, choosing to spend some of your time here with me. If you end up digging the content, leaving a like on the video really helps out, especially with it being in episode 1, and I really appreciate those that do. Let's see, Call of the Isles. This is a dragon quest, a dragonflight prompt, so
Supplies are stocked.
Stormwind City, a place where many expansions will try to start. We need to get to Dalaran. We don't need Call of the Isles. Let's drop that, and we should have a portal to Dalaran in the Trade District. Let's turn details off for now. There we go. And guys, let me know about the sound settings. So I'm trying to have the music in the forefront and the dialogue obviously in the forefront. So let me know if any of the sound needs to be adjusted going forward, and I'll get that dialed in as soon as I can. And a little bit of background on this character. So this character we played a lot of in Dragonflight. We had this character in Season 4, and we geared them a little bit. They got a little bit of gear. We got a 504 item level. And so I do expect that with the higher item level, some of the questing content, some of the questing mobs, probably going to be pretty easy for us to take on. We probably won't start seeing a lot of challenge until we're doing like heroic 5-mans, until we're pushing delves, higher levels and stuff like that. But yeah, and we are a Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest is what I play on this character. I don't have any intention to really heal on it. We are just focused on being the best Shadow Priest that we can be.
Are you here to chat or work? I dismiss you. May your hammer strike true.
Alright, so Magni is indeed back on his feet.
For Azeroth.
Well, that was quite the nap. I wasn't expecting Azeroth to be so loud. To normal folk, she's gently calling out, but with our connection, it felt like she was screaming directly into my crystal noggin. I saw it though, Kaz Algar, an island of earthen, bathed in fire and smoke. That's where Azeroth is trying to lead us. That's what we need to protect.
Kaz Algar, the Titan installation mentioned in Alderman's records.
And it may now be in danger. We must convene the council. Let's get to work.
I must discuss Magni's revelation with the Council of Dalaran. Please wait here while we converse. Okay.
Remain vigilant. Once more, Dalaran is called to the aid of our world. Magni?
Azeroth showed me a vision of a city in flames in the ancient lands of Kaz Algar. Her voice was desperate. We must act quickly.
Archmage Drendon has proposed, and the council agrees, that we bring the full force of Dalaran to this Kaz Algar. Make ready our people, and prepare the city for teleportation. Whatever lies ahead, we will face it together. Ah, good to see you.
The council has decided we travel to Kaz Algar. Dalaran will teleport as soon as we're able. Will you lend us your aid in the preparations?
Be mindful of your duty.
Our citizens must be prepared for Dalaran's departure. Can you ask around the city and see if anyone requires aid? I'd also like for you to speak with Bran and Archmage Drendon. They both had concerns that would be best to address before we depart for Kaz Algar.
It is a world of wonder.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
If we're going to be exploring new lands in Kaz Algar, then we'll be needing help from the Explorers League. But they won't be alone in this adventure. The League is teaming up with the Reliquary again, just like on the Dragon Isles. They're calling themselves the Algari Expedition this time around. I'm just a wee bit worried if they're still getting along. Exploring can tear folks apart just as easily as it binds them together. Can you check in on the lot?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Good to see you, champion.
Magni's vision foretells that Kaz Algar may be enduring some turbulent times, and so it is best to ensure that Dalaran is ready for the worst. Here, take this wand. It's been attuned with Dalaran's defense magics. Just wave it near strategic parts of the city to strengthen our magical defenses.
You're always welcomed, and if Kaz Algar is under attack, we must prepare for the worst. You'll need to perform the strengthening spell in key locations. The wand will do the rest.
A wand made for the simple purpose of strengthening Dalaran's magical wards.
What brings you here? Be careful.
Alright, so for this one, it looks like we're just going around checking on the Reliquary people, which I guess these were all the people from the Reliquary. I wish they would add some voice acting to these people. Let's see, who do we have here? We got Reno Jackson, obviously. We've got Renan Corin, who we did a lot of stuff with on the Dragon Isles. Obviously, all these people are Dragon Isles people that we should know.
Good to see you, Commander.
They don't have any stay a while and listens.
See what you've got. Adventure calls, and we will answer.
Oh, didn't see you standing there.
Hello. A Shah fella.
Alright, so that's the crew.
We will persevere.
Gotta help capture the butterflies here. This is us helping the citizenry get ready for teleporting Dalaran.
Salama Ashalinore.
We have to eat some of this food for her because it might go bad in the new climate. That's probably the best way to help citizens, by eating their food. I like it. Who doesn't like cheese? And here's some of the magical defenses that we have to bolster with the wand. There we go. We're securing some shelves because we wouldn't want shelves to fall down after we teleport the entire city. It could happen.
goddess bless you.
Hello there. Goodbye to you.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
We will defend Azeroth together.
From what Magni has seen, Kaz-Algar may not be the safest of destinations. We'll be relying on your aid should a fight break out. Let me know when you're ready to depart.
Always happy.
Oh, we're ready.
It's even more amazing than I'd imagined.
But my visions were of fire and war.
Something's wrong. I need to find Khadgar. Drendon. Where's the rest of the council?
Drendon's been dead for
years. All this time. And you never once sensed my presence. Oh, it's not time for that yet. But if you're so eager for a fight, perhaps this can keep you occupied. Until we meet again, Valeria. How could I be so blind? I am on the hunt.
She was Archmage Drendon all along. Xal'atath has been watching, plotting right in front of me. How could I be so blind? And now she's invading Dalaran with an army of Nerubians. Xal'atath planned this. All of this. She wanted us to come to Kaz-Algar.
She cannot hide from me.
As much as I'd love to hunt Xal'atath down, our first priority must be securing civilians. Rescue whoever you can and tell them to head to the landing nearby. I'll find mages to teleport everyone to safety.
Dalaran will not be a fly in Xal'atath's web.
Alright, so we're rescuing civilians and fighting Nerubians. Alright, that's quest complete. We can't mount up here, interestingly. We have to hoof it on foot.
My arrows strike true. They will not escape.
Follow me. We'll work together to find any others in need of rescuing.
Not fail again. There could still be more survivors. With me, champion. Damn it all! Cut through the sewers and find Khadgar.
Glad to see you haven't evacuated yet. The Nerubians are capturing the rogues who live down here. Let's rescue them. A friend once showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer grate. The exit should be on the right. And here's our exit. I will always try.
Looks like we saved who we could. Let's just hope the other rogues escaped.
We have lost so many.
Best if we split up here. I'll guide everyone to safety and see about getting them evacuated. In the meantime, you should search for Khadgar. I'm sure he could use your aid as well. You'll find another exit further ahead that should lead back to the surface.
I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
In the sky and nowhere to flee. Gather all you can find. Bring them below. Xalatath has plans for them.
What a waste to capture you.
There you are, champion. There remains much to be done.
I'm glad to see you're okay. There's no end to these Nerubians, I'm afraid. At least for now, Dalaran is lost to us. But the people remain. They must be our primary concern. What do you need me to do?
Please take this portal down to Khaz Algar. Those who escape will still need help. I must first find Dalaran. We'll meet you when we're able.
Okay.
At last.
Zealoteth, I presume.
This city is home to such power. All squandered by the Kirin Tor. I'll put it to much better use.
Like hell you will.
There you are.
Illyria! Get out of my head! Khadgar!
This isn't the real fight.
Goodbye, Guardian.
And that's what we call a cold opener. Goodbye, Khadgar, potentially. Goodbye, Dalaran. Hello to my dog.
I found them! I'll get these rocks off you. Just let me...
Champion, to me!
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
You survived. Good. Keep your weapons at the ready. The battle is just beginning.
We will brave this darkness.
The Nerubians are everywhere. There are too many for all of them to be solely crash survivors. I've seen others burrowing up from the ground. This Queen's Guard Xerix was laying in wait here to overwhelm us. Let them know we are not easy prey. Cut them down.
I will never forget.
So we're killing 12 Nerubians.
Well met.
What's going on with Thrall? We survived mostly unharmed. Not everyone was so lucky. Many who were in Dalaran when it went down are unaccounted for. They will need our help. Search the battlefield for survivors. Help them in any way you can. We need everyone up and fighting.
We have to push forward or we'll be slaughtered!
Rescue who you can along the way. The Queen rewards her chosen soldiers. Destroy them!
Hey, you! Give out these antidotes! I'm gutting venom sacks fast as I can!
No, Mana. I cannot.
The dude went
I got the wool pulled over my eyes.
Literally!
Any news?
Always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here.
Help! I can't move! Oh, Dalaran, are you alright?
Yes. Thanks to Grandad teaching me stone form. Wait. Where is he? We've got to find him.
Dalaran, wait!
Excellent! My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others!
You have my attention.
I feel like we're supposed to help this guy somehow, but I'm not entirely sure how. That's the only problem.
Baladash, Malanore. You have my attention. Any news?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to help him right now. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest that we were able to complete. And see if that unbugs him. Because, yeah, it must be some kind of bug. I could log out and log back in. Maybe that would fix it.
We survived. The Nerubians will not.
Yeah, that didn't seem to do much. Yeah, we're supposed to help this guy, and then he actually has a quest for us once he's back on his feet, but we're just not able to get him back on his feet. Oh, here we go. There's a little item right next to him. Now I see it.
Much better. Now, there is work to be done.
Dalaran housed many precious and powerful artifacts. Many of them were damaged in the crash and are now malfunctioning. They must be destroyed. Take this scroll. I have stored a shattering spell within it. Read the words aloud and its magic will be unleashed.
Safe.
Use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
Thalassian script glitters across the parchment.
not lose my friends again.
Destroying more of Dalaran seems unconscionable, but you and Aethys did the right thing. They were unstable and we could not risk their power being used against us.
Control your power, or it will control you.
Azeroth calls. We must.
Jaina! Thrall! We need help! Magni's in trouble.
Anduin, you're alive!
Am I needed?
Queensguard Xerix emerged from the ground and surprised Magni. He's near the farthest edge of the wreckage fighting off this swarm. Moira and I were trying to help, but we couldn't draw them away. Come with me, Magni needs our help.
We have lost so many. Follow me! Magni can't hold off Xerix much longer.
We'll hold the line. Champion, help Magni!
Swarms of us ahead! Rise and devour them!
We can't hold them!
Storm Riders! To ground, my soldiers!
Trespassers! My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorn. Leave at once.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you need matters not. Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
The Titans?
Now don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great stone!
An earthen, hardened like a diamond. A Thragar.
You've seen others akin to me?
I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans.
Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course, and we'd be honored to...
Dornogal! What disaster have you brought to our city, Outlanders? New directive. We must return to the city. All of us. Conversation initiated.
You may not be trespassers, but you are not our allies either. If you are to blame for the Nerubians emerging, then you are responsible for the attack on Dornogal as well.
Conversation
You've brought death and destruction to our shores, the likes of which has not been seen in millennia. But you have Nerubian blood on your hands and a Thragar at your side. This is enough to earn my trust for now. My Storm Riders and I must return to our capital, Dornogal, and investigate what is likely an ongoing attack there. Fly with us. Our slipstream will allow you to soar through the skies with ease. I will send other Storm Riders to collect your allies once it is safe for them to land.
May the Titans, the edicts mandate that I defend the Coreway. I must return to Dornogal. My Storm Riders will gather the rest of the survivors. Now, take flight.
Ooh, very, very pretty skybox. Look at that.
Corway. I have failed in my oath-sworn duty.
What have the Nerubians wrought and why?
May the edicts guide you.
I do not yet know why you have come here, Outlander, but you seem efficient in killing Nerubians. As are we, the Storm Riders, vanguards of this isle. The Nerubians are an ancient enemy. I would not be surprised if this Xerix knows and fears me, the Storm Lord. Even so, we could use your skill to help us protect Dornogal. I have a Stormwork for you to ride, mount up, and help us rid our city of these insects.
Even with a novice
Technically
rider,
arachnids.
this storm rook will reduce those spiders to ash. Drive back the Nerubians around the Corway. I will handle the ones farther into the city. They are retreating. Well executed, Outlander. Now, I believe you and your friends have much to discuss. I follow the Council's directives.
I do not know why the Nerubians have returned or why they would attack Dornogal. For now, I must focus on assessing the damage to the Corway. Our brethren, the Machine Speakers, may need our aid, and it is the Titans' will that the way to the center of Azeroth be kept open.
I have work to do.
The Corway appears completely destroyed. It will take years, perhaps centuries, to remove the rubble and repair the damage that the Nerubians did to its inner structure, much less traverse to the world's core. More than that with the Stonebound gone. I must take a moment to decide what to do. Your friends have safely arrived. Speak to them and stay out of my way.
We brought the Nerubians here.
No, the Nerubians were focused on the Corway. The attack was another part of Xalatath's scheme.
I do not miss.
Strength and unity.
So much chaos and destruction.
We have to regroup. Has anyone seen Khadgar?
No.
We will grieve him in time. But Thrall is right. Without reinforcements, we're at Xalatath's mercy. But no matter what she's planning, we must stop her.
Jaina and I will rally the Alliance and the Horde. But it will take some time for us to sail back here.
Right. In the meantime, we'll stay here and keep the survivors safe.
You will. Not me.
Illyria, we need your—
No, you don't. I can't keep anyone safe. But I can hunt down Xalatath. And make her pay.
We will be back. And we will be ready.
May the Titans carve your
I have
path.
failed my people. The Corway is impassable. Dornogal's lifeline to the ringing deeps has been severed, as has the path beyond. The Nerubians will get their comeuppance. It is my edict, as it is my will. I will ascertain if the Council Ward yet functions and bring him to the archives. Speaker Brinth should be there, Titans willing. But Oathsworn citizens are still in peril. If you wish to ally with us, clear the debris here and help our survivors. I will meet you at the archive.
I have work to do. I will check on my people, the Oathsworn, while you clear the rubble. Edicts guide you. Be gone, filth of the depths! You hold no claim here!
Earthen Memory Core. This square-cut gem is heavy for its size and emits a faint glow. Engineered for earthen programming and memories, this gem-like cache is removable and can be uploaded to the Earthen Archive.
Moss grow over us. Survivors from the beach?
If they are truly allies, perhaps all is not lost.
What is your query?
You made it. Good. Is that a memory gem? You should not have disturbed our dead, but you have brought it to the right place.
A memory gem. There will be more to recover, I fear.
I am Speaker Brinth, a machine speaker here on behalf of the High Speaker. I serve on the Council in his stead, presiding over its restoration of the Archive, the Titan machine installed in Dornogal. The destruction of the Coreway is regrettable. I have not returned to the Ringing Deeps in centuries. My processing lingers on the fates of those I know there and how they fare. What is a machine speaker? It is hard to explain to an Outlander, but I will endeavor to be brief. All Earthen are hard-coded by a Keeper, and by extension the Titans, with a primary function that they must perform. In the Isle of Dorn, every Oathsworn keeps one of two: build and maintain the structures and facilities of Dornogal and the Coreway, or protect the city of Dornogal and the Coreway. In the Ringing Deeps, the land below the Isle of Dorn, there is a third edict: maintain the Titans' machines above and along the Coreway. That is my edict and the edict of my people. All Earthen look to us to save us from our eventual stasis and shutdown by repairing the Stone Vault and the Awakening Machine. We have so far been unsuccessful.
Return if you have more queries.
The memory gem you recovered is what its name suggests. It contains an Earthen's memories, directives, and hard coding of our edicts. In this building, the Archive is the nexus of our civilization. Here, memories are cycled, cataloged, and stored at the end of an Earthen's scheduled rotation. With the codex I have invented, we can access one or two memories from a memory gem. Take it and read the memory gem you found.
Back to work.
Nerubians everywhere! Look out!
It was Odin. I knew him. His memory will be preserved. Please deposit his memory gem into the Archive's repository.
So, the Archive holds every Earthen's memories. Can you view them?
Dalaran, this may be a solemn ritual for them.
His query is valid. Yes, but the Archive has been inaccessible for thousands of years.
Do you have an appointment?
I am Mirix, Council Ward of Dornogal. I appreciate your aid, especially in light of the fraught nature of your arrival. You must forgive Stoneward Belgrim. Being suspicious is part of his directive. A formal discussion of our situation is warranted. If you wish to strike back at the Nerubians, as we do, meet us at the Foundation Hall. Belgrim and I have to review the data so far. In the meantime, you are my guest. Take my ring, it will allow you to access Dornogal's amenities.
Conversation terminated. Welcome to Dornogal. You are the first Outlander to visit in years.
Council Ward's signet. The hefty ring's square stone is worn smooth from time, and its band is etched with foreign letters.
I speak for the machines. May your cogs thank you. Keep the device. You may find use of it if you find more memory gems.
Dalaran, this seems like a place you'd be keen to explore. I'll be back for you when I know it's safe.
Alright, so we have to acquaint ourselves with the city. We have to ask a guard about professions, and that's good because on this character I am going to be an herbalist and an alchemist. So let's do that first. Let's go find the herbalist.
Faith. Order.
And then we'll work on some other stuff. I feel like the alchemist will probably be near the herbalist. So we're heading down this way. Alright, so that's Herbalism. And one would hope to find Alchemy, yeah, right nearby as expected. And there we go. Alchemy supplies. We're probably going to need a lot of stuff. We'll probably need a lot of vials. I'm going to grab 20. Diluted solution. The rest of the stuff I really don't know. I guess Herbalist Spade is an item, so we'll grab that. That's probably something we can equip. Okay, there we go. We have it equipped. And we'll look at professions kind of as we go. We'll definitely be collecting as we go. And then I'll try to take some time to also work on the alchemy.
The entire Isle is under attack. Praise the Titans, you are safe, Mayrand. Were it not for the Storm Riders, the city may have fallen. We need the Council's direction.
Alright, let's bind the Hearthstone here.
Beds are scarce. We have resorted to using the proscenium as a field hospital.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
I'm not about to leave the Isle of Dorn unexplored. I have a reputation to uphold.
Alright, we also have some side quests. And I want to check out everything. So I'm going to run around and grab these side quests. We'll have a look. My big goal for this character is to do every quest. Side story, main story, dungeon quest.
We are the Titans' bedrock and
let's see.
foundation.
Gear enchanting. Okay, I mean, I'm not an enchanter,
The
but
Titans will return.
I've heard of your
Be
exploits since your dramatic arrival on our shores. We earth and welcome your aid. I can teach you how to enchant your gear with resources from my land. To defeat enemies, every bit of power helps. Complete the item enchantment tutorial. Okay, a little tutorial. Versatility, haste, mastery, crit strike. I feel like haste is probably good.
May the Titans carve your path.
It's gonna go on one of our rings. And there we go, free enchantment.
Work cycle interrupted. We will continue speaking later.
did you see anything? I was just at the forge grounds picking up a jewelry commission, and all of a sudden everyone was shouting like the coreway was under attack again. But it was not that. Some peacekeepers were heading towards the depot where the crafting shipments are sent up from the deeps. I bet it's something to do with the machine speakers. The peacekeepers ushered everyone away before I could see what had happened, but maybe you can sneak a glimpse. Okay, let's go have a little look. Operations here are suspended on suspicion of smuggling. Be advised, something, something, something dark side. Okay, we need to make a new window here. Call this one immersion mode. And in immersion mode, we need to see only a few things. I guess I can switch to party tab when we're in a party, so let's go ahead and we'll X out all this. I don't want any local channels. I want to see all of the NPC dialogue. I want to see skill ups. I want to see item loots. And I think that's all we really need to see. Move along, this is an ongoing— oh, my apologies, it's you. We may actually need your assistance. Somehow they already know who we are. Council Ward Merrick's has authorized trade goods from the deeps to be transported through this depot. However, we have received the tip that more than crafting materials are being sent and received here. Dornogal observes strict rules about what we can trade and with whom. All commerce must serve the edicts, not the interest of individuals. We do not abide unsanctioned trading. We have started going through the crates here to find smuggled goods, but we haven't found anything yet. Help us take a look. We just became like, we are looking at stuff and trying to find smuggled goods. I don't know if this is a job for a hero, but we're gonna have a look. Apparently theirs is not a capitalist society. We got some crates here. Okay. Different shapes and sizes, specialized for a variety of stone types, assorted chisels. High quality coal, sturdy briskets, able to burn for several hours at a time. Nothing really suspect. Maybe they were mistaken. The tip we received was from a highly reliable source. There must be something. That is odd. These are very normal trading goods. There is nothing illicit here. There has to be something we're missing. The tip we received was from a very reliable source. We have no reason to believe we were being misled. The Council Ward will want us to get to the bottom of this, and I refuse to disappoint him. We haven't been able to get any additional information out of the workers, but maybe you'll have more luck. Speak to the ones we have detained here and see if you can learn anything. So we're basically a cop. Now we do some interrogation. I don't know anything, I swear on the edicts. My directive is just moving crates. Harthan abides by his directives precisely. This is an honest operation. Who are you? We oath-sworn owe no Outlanders any explanations. I mean that's fair.
The coreway must be protected.
Do they have anybody else? Yeah, they got a couple more detainees. I have no idea what Kragod is talking about. Fine, the crates have false bottoms for hiding goods, but we do not know what is in them. This guy caved immediately. Aha! False bottoms in the crates, very clever. That could be enough proof by itself to shut down this depot for good, but the Council Ward's records, we will need a full report of any smuggled goods we find. So they built extra compartments in the crates to hide extra items. So that explains how they have been smuggling goods into and out of Dornogal without our auditors knowing. Excellent work, Rambles, but now the fun part of our job. Those crates will have to be broken open and the smuggled goods taken into evidence. Smash the bottoms out of the crates and bring anything you find back to me. We got mud spawns. What is a mud spawn? Infused with holy oil from Hollowfall, this mud can burn for weeks on end. Infused underclay. Nerubian silk ropes. Woven from Nerubian webs, these flexible ropes are unbreakable. Bag of glowing shards. These small shards break easily, producing an invigorating spark of electricity. And bundle of receipts. Each one is signed by the same person, Steel Vein. Kragad frowns as he looks over the goods you found. Some of these goods are from Azkahet's. We are specifically forbidden from trading with the Nerubians in any capacity. We cannot risk any resources falling into the hands of our enemies. The Council Ward must be informed. Those receipts you found, Steel Vein is a known smuggler that we've been chasing for a long time. The Council Ward will be pleased to finally have solid evidence on his activities and maybe even on his whereabouts. Bring these receipts to Merrick's immediately. He will want to study them in detail. He said he was heading back to his office, so you should be able to find him at the Council Ward's rise. Alright, that was quite a little chain. Let's take care of that one before we move on to another. Just for the sake of a little bit of linearity in our side questing. And this is kind of going to be how I tackle all the quest hubs. Like, before we do all the main questing, before we kind of move on, I'm going to do all the side content. If it is your directive to make a delivery, leave it on his desk. Okay. I guess we can do that. The office is indeed unoccupied. A pile of letters is scattered haphazardly over what you assume is Merrick's desk. It appears that he left in a hurry. The topmost letter is open and unfolded. There has been a situation. Expect delays. Steel Vein. So this guy's in on it. Seems like there's nothing else to do but leave the receipts on Merrick's desk. Alright, so that one is done. Let's go see what's going on over this way. So even though these Earthen are supposed to be following the programming and following directives, like, they're not automatons. Like, they clearly have free will. They can clearly break the rules if they want to.
The Coreway must be protected.
Hello, Outlander. Do you want to know about news from outside the city? The Crossroads is a key place for Earthen to exchange information and goods, no matter their allegiance or edicts. My friend Bandas unofficially maintains the square. He would be delighted to see you in person. I'm sure he has already heard 100 different stories of how you and the Outlanders made it to our isle. Meet Bandas in Crossroads Plaza.
Return if you wish to speak again.
Okay. Crossroads Plaza, which is way down this way.
What is your command?
An Outlander. You are real, just like the others that have stopped by. There are so many of you. I can't believe my eyes. I know everything about the Isle, but could not have fathomed this.
Resuming work cycle.
Alright, this guy is maybe... There's a questing hub here, I guess. This note is nailed into the post with a small chitinous plate. For crimes impeding the edicts of Dornogal, the council has deemed a reward to be yielded to any who slays the chitinous beast known as Stikkar. A sample of Stikar's armor is attached. If you are unable to damage it, you are urged to carry on in your duties and leave this task for another. Okay.
Grow closer, Outlander.
Ground is shaking, 'tis no good. Troubles are awakening the elements again. Stirs rot in them, danger to us all. Bring them to heal and give its heart here. Only then the earth can begin to heal. Only then can Eterka do her duties.
May Freya guide you. A new
Greetings, Outlander. My name is Urtago, and I am caretaker Korgrin's apprentice at the Morning Rise Memorial Site. The mischievous candlelit kobolds have overrun Morning Rise, and we seek assistance. Would you meet me at Fallside Outpost? It is just to the north of here. I will be able to tell you more once you arrive.
Follow no directives but your own.
Lots of side quests here. A sack. A lost delivery. You find a small yet heavy leather-bound package on the road with an attached label. Gundarga's Courier Express, expedited to Harvester Farnay. Durga's cabin, open with care, contains volatile elemental minerals. That seems to be a little breadcrumb. I see an herb out here. I'm gonna go snag this herb since it's like really close. This will be the first herb that we've collected. Lush Arathor's Spear.
Work cycle interrupted.
So you think yourself worthy of a Storm Rider's armor. We Storm Riders were Titan made to fight and to ride Storm Rooks. Even so, we must prove our competence in battle before we gain clearance to wear Storm Rider armor. I see no reason why you should not undergo the same challenges. Go, show me you have the power of the storm within you. Collect 50 storm spirits by slaying powerful creatures in Khaz-Algar. So this is like an overarching quest, maybe by slaying rares. Maybe that's what we're talking about.
Work cycle interrupted.
To Rambleshire, you say. This is the town that Blizzard named after me because they're obviously such big fans of the channel that in the War Within, they decided to name an entire village after yours truly. So yeah, eventually we'll be going to Rambleshire. There's some good questing out that way. There's word of troubles in the village of Rambleshire at the base of the Thunderhead Peak. Can't abide the place myself, always wet and rumbling. That was my nickname in high school, wet and rumbling. But Rook Tender Lufsella thought it would be worth a look. However, seeing as how the birds fancy the moss that the village produces, she's still green though and might just need a hand.
We will continue speaking
Very
later.
nice. Okay, so we've taken a bunch of side quests. We do have a follow-up here for the main questing. Let's go get that one turned in. Since we've kind of cleared the map here, we can focus on this main stuff for now until we leave town.
My directive is to serve you.
So apparently he's the reputation vendor for renown. We can get some 467 gear that we don't need. Long term, we can get some 597 boots that we will need. We got a ground mount here. We got a flying mount here. That's interesting.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Conversation initiated.
Belgrim's vigilance has kept us safe all these years, but today we need help.
Very well.
I hate to admit it, but we have been caught unprepared by the Nerubians. Our process is focused on sustaining Dornogal and our declining population. Stoneward Belgrim's stalwart pride has kept him and the Stormriders capable fighters, but they are already stretched thin and they are not builders. The Coreway's damage surpasses our ability to fix it, but that has not always been so. I suppose if you wish to understand, you must learn more about us.
I have work to do.
Okay, tell us about the Council of Dornogal.
Conversation. The Titans uplifted 4 wards. The Council Ward, the Storm Ward, the Stone Ward, and the High Speaker. To keep the edicts and build the Coreway and its fortress, Dornogal. But the Titans left, and the machines stopped. The Unbound abandoned the edicts, and the High Speaker retreated to the ringing deeps. And now, the machine speakers are cut off from us, and we have no means to fix the Coreway. I bid you welcome.
We are fractured in half, and now our purpose is being tested. Titans give us strength.
Then it seems long past time you stood united. We need to find this Edelgon, rebuild your Coreway, and take care of the Nerubians once and for all. The mountain lends us its strength.
With my dad and Anduin weakened and Ilaria nowhere to be found, it's up to us, Rambles, to clear the way for Thrall and Jaina's army if we hope to strike back at the Nerubians and Xalatath. But we cannot get to the Nerubians without the Coreway, and we cannot repair the Coreway without the Earthen's help. If Merrick's thinks this Edelgon and her Unbound are the only ones that can fix the Coreway, then we need to find her. Time to sharpen my smile and put on my diplomat hats. Are you with me, Rambles?
If you hear anything I know, if this Edelgon can fix the Coreway, we should seek her out. I'm willing to be a liaison, if you be willing to speak with her.
You are correct. Storm Ward, new directive. Take them to Freywold Village.
I will comply. Follow me. If Merrick's wasn't Council Ward, I would have never agreed to do this. You do not grasp the magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander. I have no hope for our success.
Well, this should be interesting.
He's a chipper fella. He has no hope for our success. That's just great to hear. Alright, so our main questing takes us out this way. It seems like that's gonna give us a bunch more side quests to do. We have a side quest to take us to Rambleshire. That's gonna give us a lot more side quests to do. We have a couple of things nearby, though, that we can take care of. I'm gonna start by checking this out. Let's check out the ones that seem to be breadcrumbs. Then we can circle back to take out these 2 kill quests here. I have to say, I really like this city. I think it's really cool looking. I probably already like it better than Veldraken. Veldraken was okay.
Speak freely. No directive needed.
Let me take care of the kobolds. It is the least I can do for you. Okay.
What path brought you here?
Do I know you? No? Good. My memory isn't what it used to be. I am Corgrin, caretaker of Morning Rise, a place for Unbound who are ready for their final shutdown. Those who come here for their final moments do so to break their cycle and be remembered as the Unbound they choose to be. Unless your kind experiences stasis lock, as we do, I'm not sure what help I can give you.
Let's commit our meeting.
I can feel my energy reserves depleting. I will soon not be able to execute my duties. That is why I have Urtago here to take over. Before my systems grind to a halt, I must make sure Morning Rise is free of kobolds. They have invaded the memorial site, and I intend to plunder the unbound shrines and bodies that are there. Maybe it is good that you are here. Maybe you have the strength to help us.
May all paths be open to you.
Alright, so we got some explosives. I don't want you to return cracked and chipped. I'll be careful. I wouldn't want to leave you alone with no one to take care of you. I really wish they would voice act all this stuff, all those little dialogue lines. I feel like, you know, it can't be that hard just to do a little bit of voice acting. Could give the characters a lot more oomph and a lot more, like, sticking power in your memory if they had a little bit of voice acting. That seems like it's going to lead us to do like a little bit of a chain. Let's swoop down. Let's kill these name guys. These ones seem like one-offs. So let's take care of the one-offs. Helping the old earthen. That seems like it's going to chain a little bit into a few different quests. Broken Stoneheart. Broken but not unmendable. And a Storm Spirit, a manifestation of your mastery of the storm. Not really sure what that's about.
Follow all edicts.
Oh, this was the one quest proving that we can... Is this the armor one?
Resuming tending cycle.
There we go. That's one done. Let's go grab this herb over here. Invalid target. The herb vanished. That was a rude herb. It's nice to see that I'm as good at dragon riding as I ever was. Which is to say that I'm not very good at it. I could probably turn on just like regular old flight. And for me, with my complete inefficiency with dynamic flight, that could be better for us. Because yeah, being stuck on the ground is not going to be very good. Although seeing the city on the ground a little bit could be good. You know, typically we just zip around places. We don't really take the time to appreciate the surroundings. So maybe running around on foot a little bit is a good thing. We'll say that. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that I'm so bad at skyriding. Can actually see some of the city.
Speak and be heard.
Oh, and I didn't notice at all, actually. I didn't notice we hit level 71 at some point. So yeah, we haven't been here that long. We've hit level 71, and that means we can go into our hero talents, which is really exciting. We have Archon and Void Weaver. Archons are highly devout and deeply connected to the light and shadow. Archons can be blessed from higher beings to enter into an ascended state, becoming an ultimate version of themselves. Void Weavers have dedicated themselves to studying the origins of void magic and have discovered a way to tear open a tenuous connection to the void. This power is incredibly dangerous and volatile, consuming anything in its path. Let's do that one. So we got Entropic Rift, which is a passive. Void Torrent tears open an entropic rift that follows the enemy for 8 seconds. Enemies caught in its path suffer shadow damage every 0.8 seconds while within its reach. And then I think I'm going to go into Void Blast as our first point. Entropic Rift upgrades Mind Blast into Void Blast while it is active. Sends a blast of cosmic void energy at the enemy, causing shadow damage. Generates 6 insanity. This is a really cool looking spell. So I'm going to grab that right away. And there we go. We are now a Void Weaver. Very cool. Alright, guys, that wraps up like everything here in the city. The next main quest is leading us down here. But I'm probably going to work on some of the side quests here first, like out this way to the east. And then we'll head down here. I think we'll save Rambleshire. We do have a breadcrumb, but I want to see if any of the main questing kind of leads us out this way. So I think I'll do this stuff next, and then we'll come down and we'll continue with the main quest. But I am going to take a break right here for now. This was a bit of a longer episode. I'll probably make all the episodes around an hour. That seems like a good digestible length of time for most people. And yeah, thank you guys very much for being here. I'm incredibly excited to be playing War Within. I'm really excited to continue reading all the quests. So far, things have been pretty good. I like the overall direction of the story. The side quests have been interesting. And yeah, I'm just excited to play more. Thank you guys for being here for it. If you're enjoying the content, leaving a like, subbing to the channel, ringing the bell, all that stuff really does help out immensely. And I appreciate those that do. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.